Good morning, students. Welcome to offline classes for 10th standard. So, as we are discussing a chapter called heredity and evolution. So, in previous part, so we have discussed about what is how the heredity takes place, how the characteristics are getting transferred from parents to offsprings, and what are the changes we see. That's what variations we see in offsprings when compared to the parent that we have discussed in detail. And we'll continue the lesson, the next part. That is what. So variations we have seen how the variations get transferred from parents to offsprings. But here variations may or may not help the organism to survive. So those are whatever the changes we will see in an organism from their parents. So totally the offspring is totally different. So somewhere it is different from their compared to their parent. So those differences which we see in an organism, whether they help to survive with them in a nature or not. Some may help them to survive, but some may not able to help them to survive. We'll see that some variations help the organism to survive. So the variations which we see when compared to the parent in offspring, what else? Those variations will help them to get survive. You see example. There are some beetles living in a green bushes. They increase their numbers by reproduction. So there is a green beetles are there. They are living in what green bushes, and the numbers by their numbers are also keep increasing by the production. Crows can easily see the red beetles and they are eaten by the crows. So you just see, crows can easily see the red beetles and they are eaten up by the crows. Think that there is a green colored bush places. In that green colored bushes, what happens? There are some beetles living in a green bushes. Some beetles. You just imagine that some beetles will be living in a green bushes. But among them, those beetles which are in red in color. Red color of beetles can be identified by the crows easily, because red is easily identified in a green place. So that when the green beetles are identified by the crows can able to eat those beetles which live in a green bushes. Next, during the reproduction, due to some variation, some green beetles are produced instead of red beetles. Okay, see that. So during reproduction, what happened? So there is a variations of product. So what happened during the reproduction? What happened? Some beetles which are going to produce what? Green colored beetles. So now what happens? The green beetles are not visible to crows and are not eaten up by them. So what happens? Before it is red in color, so those red color beetles are easily identified by the crows. So what happens? Crow will eat those beetles. But now what happens? Due to variation, those red beetles which are going to produce what? Green beetles. When green beetles are produced, those green beetles are live in a green bushes. So what happens here? Those green beetles are not identified by the crows. So what happens? Those green beetles are survived from the crops. So here, then gradually the population of the red beetles decreases and the population of the green beetles increases. These variations has helped the organism to survive. What happens? So when the red beetles are keep decreasing, because red beetles are easily identified by the crows, so the crows will eat those red beetles. But whereas the green beetles which are newly produced, those are not identified by the crows, so that their populations are keep increasing. So here you should understand here, you just observe here, the green color is a variation which is brought. Those variations are helped the green beetle to survive in the nature. So this is variations are helped here to survive in the nature. So here see one more example here. Some variations do not help the organism to survive. So see that. Example, during sexual reproduction, a color variation occurs in red beetles and some blue beetles are produced instead of red beetles. In this first situation, what we see, red petals are produced what are green petals. So that green petals are survived. So now here what happens? Second situation, what happened here? The red petals are produced instead of red petals. What kind of color is produced? Blue colored petals are produced. So what happens here? Both red and blue petals are visible to crows and eaten up by them. What happens here now? The crow can easily identify both blue colored beetles and as well as the red colored beetles. But it is identified and it will eaten up those. So here the blue color change what we see in these beetles, the variation, it is a variation. But that variation is not helped the beetles to survive. Okay, so this is one more situation. What happens here? The red beetles population as well as the blue colored beetles population getting decreasing. Okay, so here then the population of the both red and blue beetles decreases. This variation is not helped the organism to survive. So two situations we have been seen. So first situation what happened? Variations helped here, but second situation here the variation is not helped. Next one. Acquired traits cannot be passed from one generation to next generation. Just here, acquired characters cannot be passed from one generation to next generation. Just give an example. If the population of beetles increase and plants are affected by diseases, think that where the beetles are living in a green bushes, what happens? The green bushes they got some kind of diseases. When the plants get diseases, what happens? The plants getting die. Okay, then the food availability for the beetles decreases. What happens? When the plants get die, the availability of the food getting decreases for the beetles. Then when the availability of food decreases in the beetles to the beetles, and their body weight also decreases. When they not get enough amount of food, what happens? The weight of the body of beetles decreases. If after few years later, the availability of food increases, then the body of weight beetles also increases. So later what happens? In the same place, the disease come to cure. So when the disease come to cure, what happens? The bushes again start growing back. When the bushes start growing back, what happens? The food availability is also keep increasing. When the food availability is increasing, the beetles get enough amount of food. When they get enough amount of food, what happens? The body of the beetles increases again. Okay, so this acquired trait cannot be passed from one generation to the next because there is no change in their genetic composition. This is very, very important. Only the character which will transfer from one generation to another generation if the changes happen only in the genetic material. So those experiences which happens during the lifetime, that is not going to transfer to the next generation. Here, decreasing the body size, it is not going to transfer next generation because the change whatever we see here, that is not happen in the genetic material, so that is not going to transfer in next generation. So by these three examples, by these three situations, we'll come to know that so the variations are transferred from one generation to another generation. Those variations may help the organism to survive, or sometimes it is not help the organism to survive in the nature. Okay, in the next class we'll discuss more about this chapter. Okay, thank you.